you start that, what would be the advice or game or wisdom that you would have from where you at now to when you first ran into Fiji, looked it up, said that this is what I want to do? What would be the wisdom or game that you would give yourself back then?
Don't worry about the clout shit, because that'll get you, man. It'll get you in a lot of unnecessary drama, you know what I'm saying, on social media and stuff. That's really, like, the main thing I would tell myself, because other than that, like, I really enjoy it. So, yeah, just don't be worried about, like, getting popping and, like, get too big, you know what I'm saying? Be worried about, like, just focus on good music and, like, stuff like that. But it's kind of hard to say that, too, because at the same time, if you don't kind of push that line sometimes, that's kind of what makes it big, you know what I'm saying? If you push that line a little bit, you know.
Right. The list, bro.
We got to talk about the list.
So, yes, the clout shit, and when you brought that up, it just took me to the list.
Right.
Why you be hurting rappers' feelings?
To be honest, that has never been my intention. Like, my intention is just really to shine light on what is going on out here, and especially for, like, people outside of Colorado who want to know, like, who's popping out here. And it's also, like, if we being real, like, when the media platforms is popping out here, like, it makes artists want to go a little bit harder. Like, obviously, everyone's got their own motivations. You know, obviously, people got family members. They got different stuff they're going through that's going to motivate them. But I feel like media outlets really sometimes can motivate artists to push hard and, like, really start dropping and stuff like that. So I don't be trying to, like, get people, like, upset or anything. And even that's why, like, in my last list when I posted, I said, look, are you going to agree with it? Probably not. Is this 100% accurate? Probably not. But this is my opinion, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then it gets to a point where it's like, I don't even necessarily want to drop a list, but the demand's there, and artists want to see that. They keep asking me to do it, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll drop it. My bad. You know what I mean?
No, you go ahead and do your shit.
But so, yeah, that's it.
I had AP up here for my first interview.
Yeah, shout out AP.
I dropped a part of AP's clip. Let me tell you, bro was the first thing on it. You guys said, because AP said he felt like it hurts the city a little bit.
Right.
He also said that it's good for the city as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the craziest reaction? The worst reaction, I should say. And then what's the best reaction you done got?
To be honest, I would say, like, the good outweighs the bad, but the problem is, like, we focus on the bad, like, reactions. The craziest reaction, I just be getting, like, not so much anymore, but when I first dropped lists, like, a couple years ago, it was, threats, different types of random threats. And then, like, conspiracy theories, folks be, saying the most random stuff, coming up with things.
You talk about conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Antonio is a conspiracy theorist.
Man.
According to him, you're responsible for FBP. Falling to you Vlad, nigga.
Yeah.
You Vlad.
Yeah.
You throw people in jail. When you first heard that theory, how'd you feel?
To be honest, it's tough for me to even want to, like, really speak on Ontoneyo too much, because I'm starting to almost feel bad for him. But it upset me just because, like, if you watch my interviews, I don't be asking about cases and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. If I do, it's like, how can there be positive? How can there be peace? Something like that. I think people, he probably just assumes that, one, because of my skin color. I think that's.
Well, he said his interview is going to be dropping before this, but he definitely said that.
Right. Two is just like you said, like, I'm an interviewer, and media platforms going to get that type of flack and criticism. But I try not to pay mind to it because, like, I don't want to feed into it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's no evidence or facts or anything like that. And I don't like to see anyone go to jail or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like to see that. Now, I'm not going to say, like, what they did was right by any means. Nah, like, shit's not cool. But we also don't understand what these people in marginalized situations be going through, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to Ontoneyo, and, like, I love how he supports the city in ways, and, like, is Denver to the max in certain ways, and I respect that. But at the same time, like, if you're gonna say, oh, I'm buying views and my 99% of my followers are fake and stuff, it's like you got to come with some type of, like back him when you're gonna say things like that. Otherwise, you're gonna lose credibility. And I kind of just feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he low key loves what Muhammad is doing, but it's coming out in a different way. You know, like I feel like.
Has he ever reached out to you? Do you think it's personal? Has he ever reached out to you and you like turned something down or interview or anything like that?
Not intentional. I will say like I feel people from his camp have reached out to like collaborate on some stuff. I think at one point, but that was already after he was already kind of talking crazy about Muhammad. So it was kind of like, man, I'm not really trying to work. And then I'm gonna be real. I seen there was a color coded music group thing recently about like how it was like a media training. And at first when I seen it, I didn't know Ontoneyo was behind it, but I'm like, dang, like you can do media training, not have Muhammad involved. So, you know, I took it a little personal, but I reached out because I didn't know who was behind it. I got left on scene. Now I know why, because he was behind it. But, man, I hope he wins at the end of the day. I hope he does. I really, I cheer for success for anyone, bro. Like, no matter what they say about me or who dislikes me, like, I want him to win because, like, that's how you win in life is you put that energy out on the other people, even if they don't necessarily like you. And I wish the best for him, man, because it's tough, man. I think, I don't know, I can go on for a while on it, but I just try to ignore it as much as I can. You know